Main Street Park in downtown Rutland was the location for the student-led March for Our Lives event. Students from Rutland County were inspired by the National March for Our Lives movement and decided to organize a march of their own right here in Rutland so that Southern Vermonters could participate in this nationwide event. PEC TV's Ashley Nelson went out to speak with the student activists and community members on why they support this cause. So we're at Main Street Park in Rutland, and we are here for the March for Our Lives, which will be starting around noon. And we've invited everyone in the community, especially students, but any community members who are interested in promoting better common sense gun legislation in Vermont and ending the tragic gun violence that has been happening in too many schools across the country.
Putting on a march of this size doesn't come without some serious planning and organizing, something this group of teens pulled off in only a month's time.
It's definitely been a whirlwind. We've had just over a month to plan it. It's been kind of crazy getting permits, getting insurance, figuring out how to reach out to people across Facebook and at other schools, sending emails through principals and everything. It's been a team effort, and it's been really important to have support from both faculty at Rutland, other students, and people in the community who've been really excited to support us.
From teens to grandparents, there was no shortage of protesters and activists out to show their support for these students and this movement.
Well, I'm passionate about this gun problem, and I think we absolutely need to ban assault weapons and bunk stops, but it's the assault weapons, and other countries have done this, and I'm going to use Australia as a perfect example because it's not just schools, although schools are in our minds in particular today, it's other venues. I'm 83 years old, and I don't want to have to go to concerts or places to gather or churches and be concerned that somebody's going to pop in and just go for it. And I think our children, our teenagers, are doing an absolutely extraordinary job. And if I had my way, I'd send some of them to Congress.
I'm here to support the gun reform and to help end violence within our school and community.
Teens are leading the charge in this fight, and for good reason.
It's terrifying. You feel safe when you're at school and you're just busy learning and doing classes and taking tests. But then you hear that even in Fairhaven, so close to home, there are threats and there's violence going on, and you realize that you need to be scared going to school, which is not anything anybody wants to do, which is why we're here, because we don't want to be scared anymore.
It's very difficult to wrap your head around, especially with what happened with Fairhaven and that sort of thing. You never really think that it's going to happen in your own town until it does.
When asked what their goal was for the event and march, Victoria left me with this.
The most important thing for today is to get the community involved and get more public awareness to say that students have a voice, we're ready to use it, and we're not going to stop using it until there's better legislation in our state and in our country, and we feel safe going to school.